All right, welcome back to another episode of Beer, Bacon, and Bros. As always, it's Keith, Chris, and Adam. We're going to get into our second beer review of the night. Before we do that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's free to you. It really helps us grow the family. We're on the push for 300. For all of those who are already subscribed, we love you. Thank you very much. And make sure you drop some comments and liking our videos. It helps us get the videos out there for more people to see. So like I was saying, we're going to jump into our second beer review. This one coming from N.O.D.A Brewing Company. This is the Cheerwine Ale, the second year they've made this. It is a wheat ale with natural and artificial cherry flavors. So basically it's a wheat ale with Cheerwine.
So does it, have you had it already?
I've already had it.
Have you had it?
I've not had it. I'm also not a huge Cheerwine fan.
I love Cheerwine.
I'm very
Cheerwine.
interested.
I love Cheerwine.
Are you a cherry fan though?
I am a cherry fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So before you get into that, it does say it's a uniquely southern wheat ale crafted with the perfect touch of cherry, and it proudly presented from two family-owned companies in the Carolinas.
All right. So before you pause it, do you think it comes out with?
I know what color it looks like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So is it going to go out with
Yeah.
a pinkish red?
It's a pinkish color, yes. So and the smell, you're gonna love the smell.
So
I love Cheerwine.
The reviews that I've heard from people that drink Cheerwine and then drink this is that it smells like Cheerwine but tastes like diet Cheerwine.
Okay. Well, first of all, who drinks diet Cheerwine?
Fuck about it.
Well, I'll talk about it once we taste it. I mean, I have had the liberty of actually having this beer before, so.
Have you had it on tap before?
No, well, no, I didn't get a chance to get it on tap. I only had it out of the cans.
You can give it a hell.
So, when you smell it, Cheerwine.
Absolutely.
Absolute Cheerwine smell. With a little bit of like that wheat beer too. So, you kind of do get, it's kind of like a flat Cheerwine. You know what I mean? You get Cheerwine like in the front, but then it just kind of like flattens out. It's kind of
like a decarbonated.
Like a decarbonated flat Cheerwine. So,
but I'm not mad at it.
No, I'm not mad about it either. My problem with the beer though is I wish they would have done it with something other than a wheat ale. I think if you'd have done it with like a Pils or a lager, you might have been able to get a little bit more of that flavor out of it. I think the wheat kind of cuts it.
I'm
in my opinion.
So, with the lager we just had, or in the beer that we had before this, you said if you would have done with that lager, because it was very plain Jane, and done it how they did with the Cheerwine,
I think it would have been more Cheerwine flavor.
I'm okay with it not being
Cheerwine forward?
Yes.
Okay.
With it being a beer, I'd rather
have that beer flavor?
Or the beer be the flavor profile with the Cheerwine being the accents.
You'd rather the beer be the focal point and then have the Cheerwine as that's what you
accessory.
Yeah. I can
personally.
I can do that.
If you were to do a Cheerwine that tasted like beer, I would want the heavy Cheerwine cherry flavor with
that bitterness of the beer. Yeah.
But
I'm not mad at this beer.
N.O.D.A did something with this.
This is the second year they did it, and from what I was told, because I actually was talking to the guy at Wico about it. I didn't get these at Wico, but they're actually going to start producing this more rather than being a specialty beer. They're going to start doing it more because it used to be just a limited release. Because when it would come out, like if you didn't get it, it was going to be a year before you got it.
It was like the Sycamore Christmas cookie kind
of
thing.
Yeah. It was a limited release type of thing, but they're going to start, from what I understand, they're going to start producing this more, so that way they can get it out into the public for more consumption.
Yeah.
All right, so
I don't think Chris likes it.
I mean, listen, I'm also not a Cheerwine fan, so it's a little hard because I think you're already at a disadvantage with me, and then it does taste a little flat. Like even though I don't love Cheerwine, and it's probably because y'all like Cheerwine that you want this carbonated, right? Like you want it.
I'm okay. No, let's say I'm okay with it not being that heavy carbonation, that soda feel to it. I'm all right with that.
Yeah, I mean, I think the carbonation level of it is fine. I think what I was saying was the taste you get is a flat, less carbonated Cheerwine.
Yeah.
So that's what I meant by that. I mean, the carbonation in the beer itself is spot on.
So, all right, Chris, what you think, Ben? What are you going with here?
So Cheerwine aside, just if it being like a cherry wheat ale, what would you like? The Cheerwine part of it being aside, what is your take on it?
7.1.
Say it's 5.2.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's a 5.2 ABV. I didn't mention that earlier.
Yeah.
So for you, it's a 7. It's a 7.1, 7.2, just because.
I'm just gonna give it a 7.1. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's yeah.
So, Mr. had it before. Been there, done that.
Been there, done that. Yeah. So
what you got? Because I'll go. Yeah, I'll go last.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna be at like a 7.8, 7.9 on this. I like it. I'm gonna go. I mean, I've got another 4-pack at the house, and I've got some in Charlotte that I gotta pick up. So I mean,
Sounds like that should be an 8 win.
Yeah. So, I bought the ones in Charlotte before I found the ones here. So, but
did you just leave them at a mailbox?
No,
or something?
yeah.
They in a storage locker.
Yeah. It's a safety deposit box.
They're in a locker in the YMCA.
They're in a time
No,
capsule.
Kelly's got some friends live up there, so they went and picked it up, and then we just gotta pick it up.
Oh, now I know you lie. Kelly ain't got no friends, so you got a side chick in Charlotte holding you Cheerwine.
Oh yeah. Hard enough to get one.
Yeah, fair. All right, wrap it up.
7, yes. Anyway, God, you threw me off. 7.9. I'm gonna be the 7.9. I do like it. I'm gonna continue to drink it.
I am very pleased with this.
Whoa, we're gonna hit an 8.
We're getting an 8.5 out of this.
Wow. Okay.
They did something with this. I like it with the wheat.
Okay.
I think it's perfect with a wheat beer. I think a Pils or a lager would be just a little too bitter.
Okay.
Personally, so I think, but yes, the Cheerwine that you get with this
is the smell and the taste. Yep.
Is there. It's not overbearing, and it's still though the beer forward first, which as a beer, that's what I want.
Right, you want that bitterness, but then you want the
it's
other
not
on the back end.
again. It's
not bitter, but yeah, the bitterness on the beer and then the sweetness on the back end.
Yeah. So, but it is like it's drinking a flat Cheerwine, but I think with a beer, that's what you need. You don't need the extra carbonation.
You don't be overly sweet either.
Exactly. So I think they did this exactly right. This is very good. 8.5 for me.
There you go.
Okay. All right.
So back down the line, that was a 7.9, 7.1. Just nothing to say about it, and then an 8.5 from the prodigal son, Adam Smith. Yeah, the returner. He came back. So
just for his Cheerwine.
Yeah, that's right. Just for the Cheerwine. So that's the N.O.D.A. Brewing Company's Cheerwine Ale, and that's a review.